In this video, we're going to show you how to automate your document creation process from data that lives in PipelineDeals using WebMerge. We're going to explain this in two different steps. The first step is for you to go into your WebMerge account and set up a template, document template, and delivery method right here in WebMerge. The second step is to integrate your new document template over to your PipelineDeals account using a third-party service called Zapier. So we're going to walk you through this in today's video. Our first step is going to be to create this document template. So what we'll need to do is come into your WebMerge account, and we'll come to your Documents tab here, and we're going to click our blue New Document button. We're then going to name our template, whatever you'd like, and then hit Next. WebMerge is then going to ask you, where do you want to build your templates? We have four different options here. Our first option on the left is to build a template right here in WebMerge online in what we call our document builder, which is just a WYSIWYG editor that has all the formatting capabilities of a Microsoft Word, but is online. If you have a fillable PDF where you need to have data from PipelineDeals go directly into a fillable space within a PDF document, we can do that for you as well. What you'll need to do is upload your fillable PDF using PDF editor, and you'll need to add values to the properties of the fillable spaces, which we have documentation on how to do this in our help button up top here. Save to your computer and then upload via our browse button here. If you have your templates that are built within any of the Microsoft products, the transition to WebMerge is going to be very easy. You can build your template in Microsoft Word, Excel, or PowerPoint. What you need to do is add our merge fields to where the data is going to vary. And we'll show you what those merge fields look like today in today's video. You'll then save to your computer and then upload the document template here via our browse button. If you've come here today and you don't have a document, or you're really not satisfied with one that you have, we do have some very popular document template boilerplates here to choose from, ranging from contract agreement to sales pitch to volunteer letter, all the way down to a statement of work. These will get you started going in the right direction. You can make your own changes to the document after you get it downloaded. Once you've made your selection of where you want to build your template, just hit Create Document, and it's going to take you to our workflow to set up our delivered methods and customize our settings. We're going to pop into a document that I already have set up here just to save some time in today's demo. Up top here are a bunch of gray workflow tabs. This is a one-time setup here in WebMerge to set up this workflow here for this template. So our Overview tab is just going to show you how many merges you've had in the last 30 days. You should have 0 since we're setting up your new document template. Your next tab is where you chose to build your template at. In this video, I chose to build it here in our document builder. Up top is our toolbar here with all of our functionality. What you'll need to do is build your template here below. We can put in a static logo like I've done here using our image button. We also can put in merge fields within our document where we want data to come in. So what we can do is put in our merge fields like we see here. Our syntax is squiggly bracket, $, then the name of the merge field, and then squiggly bracket. The rules are you can't have any special characters in here other than an underscore, no spaces in the name, and you can't start with a number. As long as you follow those rules and the syntax here of the squiggly brackets, everything will work fine, and we'll be able to connect this over to PipelineDeals so the data gets inputted right here within the document. And you can put as many of these throughout the document as you like. We can also merge in pictures and logos dynamically as well, and help you build charts and graphs. These are some of the advanced features that we have here, just to name a few. We'll then save our document, and then we're going to come along here to customize our settings. Up top here, we've already named our template. In this case, is new client contract. We can make the change here if we want. We then tell WebMerge what type of output we'd like for our document. You can choose PDF, which is probably 95 to 98% of the time. We also can produce a Word document, Excel, HTML, email, JPEG, or even a PowerPoint presentation, but you will need to choose to build your template within a PowerPoint template for you to have that option. You then have the ability to customize your page size, defaults 8.5 by 11. We also have several other options, including a custom size here where you can just enter in your dimensions. Portrait or landscape, you'll make your choice here. Then you're going to choose what you'd like to name the file by using merge fields. So our document template is named New Client Contract, but you may populate this hundreds, if not thousands of times per month and store this someplace and want to be able to find it later if needed. So what we like to do is to name the document. Each one is created by the merge data that gets sent over from your data source being PipelineDeals. So these are the merge fields I've listed within our document, my document. Our software pulls these out and then gives me a list to choose from. So I can choose to name this document by organization, person's name, maybe state, any of these other options, or I can click other, type in a new merge field to name it something else. In this example, I'd like to name the document by organization's name. Down here at the bottom is important status. When you're setting up your proof of concept, make sure you're in test mode. This means that we're not going to charge you anything. It's not going to go towards a monthly limit, and you'll be able to successfully set up the integration with PipelineDeals like we're doing today for free. The only limitation is we put a sample watermark and a header up top that says test document on any document that you create while you're in test mode, but you'll fully be able to see if the document is made in real time, which it will be, and you're happy with the document before you become a paid customer. So then save settings, and we're going to come over to our Deliver tab to set up our delivery. We'll hit our New Delivery button. So at this point, we've set up our template. Now we need to tell WebMerge where we'd like to have that document sent once it's created. So we have several different delivery methods, being saving back in a CRM, saving in any of these cloud storage options where you'll need to have an account where we can save the document into a folder or a subfolder. We can facilitate an e-signature with any of these popular e-sig companies. Again, you'll have to have an account, give us one-time authentication, and then we automate that process of getting an e-signature for your document. We also integrate with some of these services that can automate your hard mailing of your document if that's a need, casing and log, both great services. We can set up an email that goes out to your clients or to someone internally. We can webhook a document out to another application that has open webhooks, or we can send out an FTP as well. Over here to the left, you'll have a list of the different delivery methods, and then you'll have to set up hitting the edit button, set up the details of these delivery methods here. Our last step is to set up the integration over to PipelineDeals, which we're going to use Zapier. So what we'll do is we're going to come over here to Zapier.com. You'll set up an account, just a free account there to start off, and then once you get that done, you're going to click Make a Zap up top here. Once you do that, you'll be brought to this page here, and we're going to set up what they call a trigger and an action. Our trigger is going to be PipelineDeals. Something's going to trigger that to create the document, and then our action is going to be to populate the document with data from PipelineDeals. So our first step up here is to set up our trigger. So what we can do is choose our trigger app, which we'll type in, or choose PipelineDeals here. Then we need to choose the trigger that we want to trigger the production of the document that it's tied to. So we have several options: new deal, move deal, new person, deal status changed. Just pick the one that best fits you. In today's example, it's going to be a move deal from one deal status or stage to another. Then we need to connect your PipelineDeals account. What you'll need to do is come into your PipelineDeals account, go over here to your account button, come to your PipelineDeals API key, you'll click this, and then you're going to copy your API key, which you'll find there, and then come back over to Zapier, paste it in place, and then you'll connect the account. Then you're just going to click Continue. Then we'll need to set up your PipelineDeals deal. Since our trigger in today's example is a stage, then we're going to choose the specific stage. What we need to do is we'll come over here to, again, our PipelineDeals account. We're going to come into deal stages, and then these are the standard deal stages that we have in place. You can see I put in a new one here, which is send contract to WebMerge, and I've just done this by clicking add a new deal stage and save this so that when I come back into Zapier, it will pull in my different stage options here, and I'll choose send contract to WebMerge. So basically, when I move a deal into this stage, it will trigger the production of my document. Then we'll hit continue. When we have the ability to test to make sure everything's connected, we'll test that. If it works, it'll come back and say test successful, and then we'll hit continue. The next step is to set up the connection with WebMerge. So here's our action, what they call action. We'll type in WebMerge, and we'll find our WebMerge listing here. Make the selection, and then we need to tell Zapier what we want to create. Do we want to create a document, or do we want to create a data route? They're both set up here right in Zapier. In our example today, we're creating a document. So we'll continue. Then we'll connect our WebMerge account. What we'll need to do is come back over to our WebMerge account. We're going to go up to our account button, come down to API access. And we're going to click this, go in there and copy our API secret and key, and then come back over to Zapier. We'll paste this in place, and then we'll connect our account here. Then we can test to make sure it is connected, and if it says success, we're good to go. We'll then click continue. The next and final step here is to match our merge fields within WebMerge over to our data fields in PipelineDeals. So the first step we need to do in this process is we need to select a specific document that we want to connect over to PipelineDeals and automate the production of. So Zapier allows you to pull in different documents that you've created within your WebMerge account, and we'll choose the one we want to map, which is new client contract. It also gives you the ability to download the file immediately. You can say yes or no here. Then below here, we have all of the merge fields that we have put within our document here. Date, time, organization, name, title, organization, and so on. And we're just going to match these up. This little plus button on the side is going to pull in all of your available data fields within PipelineDeals. So we'll go through here, and we'll just pick, it's a one-to-one mapping, which data field do we want to go into the merge field of organization, which for us is going to be company name. So we'll select that. I've already done that, so that's redundant. For name of person, we're going to do the same thing. Click our plus button over here. It's going to pull in all of our available fields within PipelineDeals, and we'll pull in primary contact first name, primary contact last name. We're going to do the same process over and over for all of our merge fields here within our document. And once we're finished with this, we're just going to click continue. We can test it, which I've already done, just to make sure everything's connected, and then we're going to click finish. The last part of this will just be to turn your Zap on. If it's off, no data gets sent over to WebMerge. If it's on, that integration is live, and we are ready to automate the document creation process from PipelineDeals. So the last step is just to come back in here and test this. So we come into a deal that we have here that we have created with all of our information that we need to have merged over. Simply going to come into our stage here and choose our new stage, which is going to trigger the production of the document, send contract to WebMerge. We'll refresh this. And we'll wait for a second here, and we should see an email. Yep, we see an email that popped up here with our contract that we just automated. I had this set up to come to me, but this can obviously go out to a client. And we have the details that are sent over here. We have today's date, we have company name, WebMerge, we have the dollar amount per hour here, and we have all of our other information in place here. So as you can see, it takes that 5 or 10 minutes it would take to do this. It automates that process at the click of a button or stage change like we did today in today's example, and can give you back that time so you can do more revenue generating activities and be more efficient. So if you have any more questions on this, feel free to reach out to our support team. at support@webmerge.me. And thanks for watching this video. Have a great day.